Hello, fellow collectors. This is Eric with Automatic for the Collector, and this evening I'm coming to you to do a quick little VR. Again, one at the last minute, and I apologize to Dan at Old Sarge Collects for getting this in so late, but today was Halloween and I had some family obligations this evening, so I just remembered this VR was due on Halloween at the last minute today, and I'd intended on doing this one. So, anyways, this is a VR for Old Sarge Collects, which is a channel that I'm fairly new to. I discovered it maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I've enjoyed seeing a lot of the cards he shows on his channel. And before I get into the topic of this VR, I put this Brooks Robinson card here just as an opener. Dan at All Sarge Collects, his last name is Brooks, and he mentioned that in his video about cards he collects that has his last name. And of course, Brooks Robinson is one of those that fits that bill. So when I was digging a few cards out to show in this VR, the Brooks Robinson was in one of the boxes, and I thought this one would be a cool one to show. And also, since Brooks Robinson passed away recently, it's kind of fitting to show this one. It's Topps Tribute, so we're kind of making a tribute video here, paying homage to Brooks Robinson, and then it ties in with Dan, Old Sarge Collects, and this is just a cool looking card. As you can see, it's got a lot of nice shine to it. So anyways, wanted to throw that out there at the beginning. But now what I'm going to do for this VR specifically, he wanted us to show some cards that were kind of inspired by another collector on YouTube. And there's lots of fellow YouTubers I like and enjoy their collections. There's none that really, I see cards that they have on their channels that I'd of course like to have, but I go and look, and a lot of them I can't even afford. So I just dream about having them. But anyways, one collector that I'm always inspired by how he collects and the things that he does collect is Shane at Shoebox Legends. And one thing that he's done that I've kind of wanted to mimic, and I haven't really gotten a great start to it yet, but he has a project where he's making a complete set out of all buyback cards. And so the first card I'm going to put up here is a buyback card that I have in my collection. I don't remember exactly when or where I got this one, but this is a buyback card that came out of the Heritage product. And from watching Shane's videos, he said that these came like one per case or something. They're a little bit difficult to get. So anyways, this is a 1971 Topps card of Don Hine and the 50th anniversary Topps buyback. I love the Montreal Expos uniform, and I'm discovering a lot of us vintage collectors, for some reason, we like the old Expos uniforms. There's just something about it that's really cool. So anyways, this is buyback. And I mentioned a long time ago when I first started watching Shoebox Legends videos about his buyback set, the Franken set is what he calls it, that I told him I've never really been interested in building a complete set of any particular year. I mainly gravitate just to going and getting individual cards I like for my collection. But anyways, when he did the videos on the Franken set of nothing but buybacks, that really appealed to me. And so I thought maybe one day I might attempt to do something like he's doing and build a set out of those. And I've got maybe two or maybe one or two other buybacks in my collection that are in other boxes. And I didn't know right offhand where I'd put those at the moment. I think one I'd actually filed away in a vintage box according to the year. It was a 1965 buyback. And anyways, I didn't dig that one out for the video because I've got a few other cards to show. But anyways, he kind of inspired me. If I ever do want to kind of make a complete set, I'm going to try the buyback Franken set like he's doing. So the next thing I'm going to show is kind of like a buyback too. They're the original cards, but this is the set, the Topps certified autographs that comes out of Topps archives. And these already come encased like this. This one is of Kent Herbeck. And the thing that I think is really cool about this one, of course, it's autographed and it's on a 1984 Topps card. But as you can see, Kent Herbeck's uniform number was number 14. And this one is serial numbered 14 out of 87. So if I remember correctly, that makes this like worth a whole lot more to collectors. I'm just joking there. I know people have talked about these number things, and if it matches their uniform number, it automatically shoots the value up. I'm just kidding about that. But anyways, I do think it's cool that the serial number matches his uniform. I kind of notice things like that, and I know Shane is really observant of things like that as well. So I thought, Shane, if you're watching this, if you happen to see it, you might get a kick out of that. I think we're kindred spirits in a lot of ways. I just haven't really shown as many videos on my cards yet, but I'm hoping to get back in the swing of things and maybe making some better content for you guys. The next one I'm going to show is also a Topps Archives, the same year. These Topps released in 2017 Archives. And this is a 1986 O-Pee-Chee card of Lenny Dykstra. This is a really nice autograph as well. And this one here is numbered, serial numbered 5 out of 36. And I think it's cool that this is on the O-Pee-Chee version instead of the Topps. Makes it just a little bit neater in my opinion. I'll maybe flip it around here and let you see the back before I move on to the next card. You got the O-Pee-Chee logo down there at the bottom. And then next, I've got one more of these Topps Archives certified autograph cards. And this is the 1987 Topps card of Ray Knight with the Baltimore Orioles. This is a really cool looking card and nice autograph on it. And this one's serial numbered 78 out of 84. And so just a really sharp looking card. I like the color on it, the orange. And picture's really cool. And anyways, I thought these three cards were just really, really cool cards. And again, they're from the original cards that were produced. Next, just as another kind of tribute to Shane at Shoebox, he's really big into hockey, and I don't have a ton of hockey in my collection. I don't really even know a lot about the players. Of course, I know the big names like Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, and those guys. But somehow years ago, I ended up with a small lot of hockey cards from random years, and I'll show a few of those just as something different. Here we've got a card of Bill Smith with the Islanders. And unlike baseball and some football cards, I cannot just off the top name off what year these are from. I can look on the back and see, but it looks like that was from 1978-79, as well as this one here. Jean Rattel. I think that's maybe how it's pronounced. I don't know. Jean Rattel from the Bruins. Mr. Savard from the Canadiens. Ed Westphal from the Islanders. Here we've got a different year. Mr. Salming from the Toronto Maple Leafs. He was an all-star, as you can see. Dave Babbage. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce his name. Dave Babbage from the Jets. And lastly, we've got a guy from the Red Wings. Greg Stefan. And again, I don't know the years offhand, and I won't take the time to turn them all around and look. But anyways, I just wanted to show a few hockey for Shane over there. And that's all I have for you. So I appreciate you guys watching, checking this out. And I hope you like the cards. And I do hope I get this in time after it uploads. But anyways, you guys enjoy, take care, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.